Welcome back to Land of House. I've got Miss Emma helping today. So yesterday was 65 degrees, today is 45. I probably should not be wearing shorts. So I bought the kids a slide for the playhouse, which is down here. And I want to just get this kind of placed over there to see what it's going to look like. I know that I'm not quite ready to install it yet, and that will be in a dedicated playhouse video. But I just want to get it set up and see how much I have to raise it up, because this slide is made for a 4-foot platform, and I think mine is 5. So I may have to bring up the base a little bit to get it to work. But let's pull this off of here. He's gonna go see what that big dog is up to over there. Stand over here. I think this slide is full of water. You ready? Here it comes. Maybe stand right over here so you don't get wet, okay? So the goal is to have the slide right here off of this decking board, and it'll just come down here in the front so the kids can run up the stairs and come down the slide. So let's see how well this is gonna fit up here. Yeah, it's not ready to slide on yet though. Okay, so yeah, there's the problem. It's gonna have that lip there. So this actually may be like, see, 4 foot is about here. So that's probably a little over 5 foot.
Yeah, we have to put it like up.
We'll have to put it up. Yeah, so let's see. I guess what I could do is build up the base a little bit.
It's a silly second.
Let's see.
This.
Yeah, I could probably do something like that. Like build it up about a foot. That's not too bad.
It just got a little bit hole.
Yeah, I think that'll work just fine. So anyway, I guess the only other option I could do would be to maybe put a little block out in here that could set this down another couple of inches.
Slide.
Yeah, we can't slide today. Dad's got to get it attached to the playhouse. But it won't be long. So yeah, I think that's gonna work. I'll have to just build it up about a foot down here-ish. I don't want it to be too much of a drop off the bottom. So I'm gonna have to paint this soon. So I think in the next day or two, I will go buy another sheet of this T111, maybe 2 sheets. I've got to get this corner up in here, and then I got to get up in here as well. So I kind of want to, I have to also get the soffit up in there. But I kind of want to get this portion up here sheathed in as well, which would take a whole nother sheet, just to prevent wasp and things like that from building up in here. So it would, you know, I'd have to work around this stuff, but I don't know, we'll see. It'll at least go up to here, and keep this whole face covered in. And I got to get all of these soffits here. If I don't do this quick, we're gonna start getting birds' nests in here.
Climb up that hill.
Climb up this big hill? Okay. Normally she makes it about halfway and then needs a little assistance.
Daddy, I may make it.
You may make it? I want to see if you can make it all the way to the top. You're getting tired. You're almost there. Good job. So yesterday I was exhausted, which was my Tuesday. I didn't work. I sat in the house and wrapped up taxes for 2019, which is never fun. There's a bug in this.
I like that.
You like that? But on Monday I got the chance to do a little bit of work, which is kind of unusual. So let's go ahead and hop in the shop here and I'll show you the video that's coming out in a couple of days. Don't kick the door. Yeah. That is a dust collecting funnel. So yeah, this video right here, this screen is what's coming out in a couple of days. I just show you the install of how I got this thing done. It just drops down a sheet. I can use a green screen or black screen or any kind of screen up there. But I wanted to have something I could stand in front of and have a nice crisp white background. This is called a camera gantry. It's a camera mount that moves around in the shop.
But what that thingy?
That is a light.
Like go click click click.
So this video is just going to be kind of a life update vlog. So nothing too exciting. Oh dear. See this stack of lumber over here behind that PVC pipe? I am building another queen size bed frame, but this time it will be without the metal legs. So my #1 video on the Land House channel is the queen size bed frame build, and it has metal legs, so it's a little bit expensive. So this one is going to be how to build it without that. I just talked to a friend of mine, and she said that she wanted the bed, so I would make it for her. Okay, so we came in here to get some ram pumps. Let's see, a 3/4 inch. Oh, I've already got it over here. This one just sold, and now I got to get a 1 inch. But anyway, so I'm gonna go inside and get that done real quick, and we will see what else we can get into. 2 more projects to look forward to. Lowe's had some really well-priced PVC gutters, and so I'll be putting that on the side of the shop here because currently the water just falls down in here and it's not good. So I'll probably have them go along the whole 20-foot section here, and then because look at this, it's tearing all this up pretty bad. So I'll probably have it come down here and then join into some of the black corrugated pipe, meet up on the other side, and it'll probably go under the building here. And then I've got other pipe over here that's buried, so I may just put it right here and have it skirt up under there and go downhill. I'll show you what those gutters look like. There they are. So looks like 3-inch downspouts, and then those gutters. They're PVC, so they're kind of cheap, but I think they'll do just fine on my little shop. Emma wants to take these flowers into her mom, which is just this dried up grass. I can already tell you that's gonna be a bad idea. I think we should keep the grass out here, because Mom might get upset if it's inside our house. But it's flowers. The other project, as you can see over by the tiny house, is a blue tarp and a green tarp covering some siding. I really need to get that uncovered and installed in the tiny house because it's been there for too long, and if that tarp is out here much longer, it's going to disintegrate and that siding will get wet. So that needs to be done maybe even next week. So we'll see if I can find a good rain-free work day. Ashley just got back from the dentist and she's taking care of Arrow. So I have a free moment to pull the siding out of this tarp. I'm actually really concerned because it's been here so long that this tarp is gone. So let's go ahead and pull these rocks off of here and see what kind of shape the siding is in. It's possible that this thing has been sitting in water for like a year. I hope not though. Probably also a snake up under here. But we're gonna pull this out and see what we're dealing with. Well, let's see what we got here, Miss Emma. Maybe stand back over here in case there's a snake up under here.
No, Dad.
I see a big old spider. There was definitely some standing water in there, and it looks like a few of the ends may have a little bit of stuff on them, but the majority of the boards seem to be good. So I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting them and installing them here in the tiny house. If you're not sure what this place is, let me tell you the story. So about 6-7 years ago, I had this idea. I'm gonna buy land, build a tiny house, have a garden, have water up here from a ram pump, and just live off-grid as a single man living the dream. I got married and she said no, that we were gonna live in a real house and have beautiful kids. So that's what we did. So this place is now sitting here and I don't know what to do with it, but I've got materials that need to be used up, and as you can see, I've got the wood plank look here. I've got loft space, which is what we'll be working on right now. You come up this ladder. I've got this one wall started over there. This one's also started. But so today I think what we're going to do is put insulation in those cracks over there, and then maybe get the boards either on the back wall or on this wall here. Need to work pretty quick. I no longer have a tarp to store this under, so let's get something done. Because I no longer have a tarp to store that under, I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and make my measurements and cuts for a bunch of the boards here on the wall and the ceiling to hopefully get all of those in out of the weather. So let's go ahead, and even though there's not insulation in this back piece over here, I will go ahead and just take my measurements and make a bunch of cuts to get insulation here on this wall. So 135 and a half on this one, 135 and a half, and judging the other side over here, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 at 135 and a half. Can you say 135 and a half? And a half? Okay. Let's slide this up here and go right there. So see this spot right here? Draw a line next to this thing, okay? Okay, right here. Help me draw right here.
I want to do that.
Okay, and draw on this side. All right, you got it. Now Dad's gonna cut that, okay? So how about while Dad uses a saw, you step over here for a minute, okay? Want me to find you a piece you can draw on? Okay. Let's find a piece you can draw on. Makes a dad proud right there. A daughter that knows how to use a speed square. I have found that these boards just barely fit into this place here. I have to kind of angle them up a little bit. I'm gonna take this first one up here and make sure that it does fit in our space, and then I'll go ahead and work on the others. Okay, let's see how close we got here. That's pretty much perfect. Okay, so let's keep that. It wound up being 135 3/4, so I may shy off just a little bit on that to make sure it's good, but all right, let's cut a bunch of those. Okay, I powered through all those cuts and got every last board cut up at some point. The rotten portions are over there, and I've just got the roofing material, or the ceiling I guess, right here. And then up here I've got, let's see, so this stuff right here will be this wall over here, and I've got the wall for over there done as well. So I'll be able to get all 4 walls done up here, and then hopefully most of this one side up top. So whenever I go to finish this thing out, I'll have just to buy the material for this one side over here. And then there's a little bit more down here, the back wall, which I used the smaller stuff for that. So anyway, enough of that. I'm gonna go ahead and put the tarps and all these little scrap pieces by the road so I can haul that off on our next trash run. I'm glad to have this done because these tarps have been here forever. We're back inside now. It's so nice to have that siding out from under the tarp and inside the tiny house. Should have done that a year ago. Well, we're in Emma's room and it's a bit of a mess. So I'm gonna be cleaning up a little bit And for her birthday, she got this train set. So I'm gonna see about opening this box here and I guess put it right here. I'm also probably going to take some of her stuffed animals to somebody in need because she just has too many that she never even looks at. Okay, there we go. Clean on that one. Let's go ahead and get this table here. I think we'll just snap this one in place as well. So let's get this over here so we can snap it. Whoops, not far enough. Let's go a little bit more. Aha, there we go. We got it installed. Now it's time to open the boxes of train pieces. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah?
Train pieces.
Train pieces. This box has got all the wooden pieces in it.
Look, Daddy.
Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and get some of this put together.
Dada,
What'd you find?
I found this.
That looks like a gas station.
It is. Daddy, look, I found another one.
Another one?
Look, it's a house.
There we go. There's a little gas station.
Look, Dada.
Hey Emma, show me how you break these styrofoams.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we didn't quite finish the train table here. Supper time happened, and so it's just kind of a mess, but we'll get this done tomorrow. I know this video was all over the place, which is pretty typical for my vlogs, but I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you in the next video. Bye. I believe it is story time for us. Say goodnight.